Hi everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Mark, and today we're going to be making whoopies. What you're going to need is a 16.5 ounce yellow cake mix, and you're going to need the oil for the cake mix, the eggs for the cake mix, and instead of water you're going to need 1 cup of strawberries pureed. I have a little chopper right here. That I used, and I pureed all the fresh strawberries. Now, this is going to be in a 2-part. I'm going to try to make it in 1 part, but it's probably going to be 2 parts. So, and then for the filling, what you're going to need is 6 to 8 ounces of butter. I'm sorry. 6 to 8 tablespoons of butter. You're going to need 1.5 cups to 2 cups of confectionery sugar. And the flavor for the filling is going to be banana. So you're going to need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of banana extract, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and you're also going to need about 1/2 cup of fluff. You're also going to need, I think I already said it, but in case I didn't, 6 to 8 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's softened. So, and you're also going to need a large deep dish cookie sheet, and make sure you grease that. And you're going to need a whoopie pan. Now you see that the pan is very thin. The deep dish in it is very thin. It's probably like maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick, deep. The reason why you're using the cookie sheet is because I'm going to show you 2 different ways. We're going to make the whoopie pies that way, and then we're also going to coat this with grease. And then we're going to make a sheet, and we're going to cut it in half, and then you're going to fill in the center with the filling, and then you're going to cut it into little fingers, hence probably like 2" by 1 inch. So the first thing we need to do is make the cake mix. Now, the whoopie pan you can actually pick up at I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. You can pick it up at Michael's or AC Moore's, and it's made by Wilton. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the cake mix. And this is just a Walmart brand cake mix. And as I said, instead of adding the cup of water, you're actually going to add a cup of strawberries to give it the strawberry flavor. Cake, and the filling is actually going to be banana filling. So you'll need 3 eggs, this over here. So you can see what I'm doing here. And then you're going to need 1/3 cup of oil. And as I said, the strawberries are going to be your substitute for your water. Now I did buy 2 cake mixes just in case I need 2. I'm hoping I can get away with just 1. So there's the pureed strawberries. And we're just going to pour them into the measuring cup. We're going to refrigerate this back. And then you're just going to mix this. A mixer on this just because I want it mixed thoroughly. So we're going to get this all mixed. Now, after you have the cake mix all done, you're just going to simply pour it into the pan, and it's only going to be just a little bit in each pan. You want, it's probably about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. It should be about 2/3 full. So we're going to get all these filled. Now with the rest of the batter, all you're going to do is just pour it into your cookie sheet. And it should make a nice even layer. So we'll get all this in here. Now all you're going to do is just simply spread it out. I've already greased this. Actually, I didn't grease it. I actually put butter in a pan, or butter in a on a bag, and just spread it out with my fingers. So when you get done, this should look something like this. So when you get done, it should look just like this right here. You're then going to bake it in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. Now, after you take them out of the oven, you want to put them in the refrigerator, and you want them to cool for about 2 hours. And I will see you back with part 2 with the filling. Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Mark, and this is part 2. And this is the filling for the whoopie pies. Now, as I stated, you're going to need cream cheese. It's I want you to use 8 ounces. You're going to add, so it's 8 ounces of cream cheese. It's 8 tablespoons of softened butter. And the cream cheese has been sitting out for about 4 hours. You have to do that, otherwise it's very hard to work with. And you're going to need 2 cups of confectioner's powdered sugar. So, and then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of banana, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a half a cup of fluff. So let's get this all started here. Now, I didn't add 4 tablespoons of banana. I only added 3. I thought the 4 might be just a tad bit too much. If it's not, I can always add more. And as far as the the fluff, just take a spatula and scoop out. That's about a half. So I have all the wet ingredients in here. And we're just going to do this, just mix this up here. On a low. Now, after you have it mixed up, then you're going to add your flour to, not your flour. You're going to add your powdered sugar to it. Now, the reason why I put my hand on that is so it doesn't splatter all over the place. I don't know if you had seen that or not. It does make one hell of a mess. Now we're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar. There's 1. And there's 2. Now we're just going to mix this on a low. Turn it down. And now we're just going to scrape the sides here. And then we're going to turn it back on low. I'm going to go clean up here. All right, so this is all done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it on the whoopie pies. Now, these are the whoopie pies. I'm actually going to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on them so they don't stick to any surface. It's either this or flour, and I kind of think that the powdered sugar would be better. And you're just going to simply just coat the top, that's all. Now, I did the same thing when it came to the cake. That thin sheet cake that I did. And if you turn around over here, you'll see that I actually did that. And then I put it on paper towels with the flour on the bottom of it, or the powdered sugar on the bottom, and I cut it in half. So the next thing you're going to do is you are simply going to take whatever tray you're going to use, and for this we're actually going to use this. And all we're going to do is take these and we're going to just place one just like so. Place the next one right next to it. Now you're only making 6 of these whoopie pies because you're going to need 2 for each one. Now after you have these placed in here, we'll set that aside for now. All you're going to do with your filling is just simply take a dab and just put it on the top. And then you're going to flip them over. And that's it. Let me get the rest of these here. And this is what your whoopie pie looks like. Now it's a strawberry cake, and it's a banana filling, a banana cream cheese filling on those. Now the next one we're going to do is we're going to take our sheet cake, and this is actually much easier to do because the sheet cake, all we're going to do is just simply pour the filling on one side. And just spread it around. Now, if you've ever bought Little Debbie's in the store, then you'll see that this right here is on the same concept as a Little Debbie banana cream pie. They're done the same way, and I'm going to show you a little trick after we do this. So we're just going to get this to cover this whole thing. And you can smell the banana all through this. Now, after you get this on here, all you have to do is just simply take the top part of this and fold it over, like so. Now you'll see that it's got the flour, or I keep saying flour, it's got the powdered sugar on here. The reason for that is so it doesn't stick. Now all you're going to do is, I happen to have a dough cutter, and that's what I'm going to do. And you're just going to cut these in about 1-inch slices. Just as I'm doing right here. After you cut the 1-inch slices, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. And then you're just going to cut them, depending on how big you want them. I'm actually going to cut them into 3s. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you cutting them into threes? I'm actually bringing these to work. So, of course, I want to make sure that I have enough for everybody. And there you have it. These are strawberry cakes with banana cream cheese in the middle. There's whoopie pies and little finger cakes. This was Cooking with Mark. I want to thank you for watching. As always, it's going to be up on my website, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can reach me on any one of those. If you're trying to figure out where, how to reach me on YouTube or where I am on YouTube or Twitter, if you go to my website or you go to my Facebook page, Cooking with Mark, you'll see there's links on there. Click on the links and you can see everything. Thank you for watching. Have a good day now.